Okay, we're going to do a rock around on the 1950 Ford I have for sale. You can see the front end, everything there, although the chrome and everything needs to be re-chromed. There is one spot on the bumper that's got a dent in it. I do have another bumper I can throw in that's a straight bumper. It also needs re-chromed though. Going down the driver's side, backing up here and taking a look at it, and all the glass is in the car also. There's about 3 door glasses that have a crack in them, and also one of the vent glasses has a crack in it, and the other vent glasses have the thing going on between the panes. There is rust on the car. You'll see down here on the lower driver's fender. Rust along the rockers. Rust up over their rear wheel wells. And then we have some rust around the top of the bumper, on the rear, on both corners. We also, on the passenger side now, we got the same thing. You got rust along the up over the rear wheel, the bottom rockers, and again the lower fender. I'll go back here to the trunk. Notice I do have a D tag on it from Kansas for 1950. Is able to I found, and actually is able to convince the motor vehicle department to let me put it on the as a tag, so it's a legal license plate for this. Now we'll look in the trunk. The trunk is pretty solid. The only rust there is there's a little bit of rust under the rear wheel, the spare tire, I'm sorry. I'll take that out. And of course you have your drain plug. Then you gotta get rid of some of that. You can see there's a little pinhole there. But it's fairly good shape. Wouldn't take much to put that back. The top and everything is good shape. No dents or anything. The only dent on the car, which I'll walk around here and show you, is on the driver's rear quarter. And there it is right there. You can see a little crease there. About, I think the guy I bought it from said he got his lawnmower too close to it once, and anyway, that's the only actual dent in it. The rest of it's just rust. Inside the car, I have the stock front seat. This is I bought a 4-door for parts. This is the seat out of it just to drive it with. The funny thing is it actually goes forward too. The rear seat, it's all there. Of course it needs reupholstered. You can see all the door panels are gone. Headliner's gone, but all the bows are there. The lights work. I rewired this thing to 12 volts and put an alternator on it, so everything there works. I do have the radio. It's in the garage. I don't think it works, but I do have it. The clock, everything's there. The gauges, you'll see on the needle down here, the bottom part of the needle just broke off. I do have an extra cluster set up that I will throw in. Turn signals at work, horn works. Heater controls all work. It does need a heater core though, but the blower fan, everything works. And all the controls. All the window cranks all work. And we'll open the hood. The emergency brake does not work. It's froze up. It's okay in the brake system part. It's this main cable that's froze up. Now in the engine compartment, it does have the oil filter canister, and of course the oil bath air cleaner. I've rewired all this, like I said, so I've got a resistor going to the points. It does have overdrive also, which works. Everything works on it. The kick down switch, brand new kick down switch on it. It does need a fuel pump. I put a diaphragm in, it still doesn't work. The pump rod goes up and down good. It just needs a new fuel pump. I've got an electric fuel pump on it that I use right now to drive with a regulator and a filter. And a new 12 volt starter solenoid, new battery, new water pumps. These are the ball bearing water pumps from Speedway Motors. Both sides are new. New alternator with the alternator bracket that Speedway Motor sells. All new points condenser and spark plug wires. You can also see that the rust isn't bad on the inner fenders. Some of them are completely rusted out. These are pretty good shape on this one. Radiator's good, doesn't leak any. 3-core radiator. And I'll go in here and I'll show you the seats I have. There's the stock front seat I have for it. You can see it just springs, but it is it's good shape. Now we'll go out here and start this up. It hadn't been started yet today, but it starts right off, hopefully. Just one pump, that's the fuel pump you hear running. Pull the choke out. You can see the oil pressure gauge works. The fuel gauge also works. The temperature gauge works when it gets warmed up here. And the amp gauge does not work though. I do have it looped through there. I reversed it for negative ground, but it still doesn't work. I do have a voltmeter on it, which does work. You can see it's charging 14 volts right now. See, the engine sounds Sounds real good. Doesn't smoke, no blow-by. Show you a little bit underneath. There is some rust in the floorboards. I have them patched right now. Over underneath the dimmer switch, it was all rusted out. I've just got it. It's temporary patches. I've got a temporary. I put 18 gauge sheet metal in and pop ribbed it on. So you may want to do it a little better than that. But there's a in the driver's area and the passenger area there was rust. I covered them up, and right behind the front seat on each side there was a place on each side that had a rust area that I patched. And underneath the rear seat, over in the corner on the driver's side, kind of where the inner fender comes and meets, it was rusted there, which has got a temporary patch on it. So that's pretty much it. It is a complete car. It's got a good title. And we'll shut it off now.